Cancer, and welcome to Wild Magnolia Tarot. My name is Maddie, and this is going to be your weekly reading for whenever you see this video. From now on, all my weeklies are timeless, so whenever you come across this, whenever you feel compelled to click, that's when this is most likely going to be relevant to you. Few disclaimers: this is a general reading and cannot possibly resonate with everyone, so please take what does resonate, leave what does not, and if none of it resonates, then this one might not be for you, and that's okay. You can check out some of the readings for your other signs, your moon sign, your rising sign, etc. Or you can go check out some of the many beautiful, brilliant, talented readers on this platform who may have something more attuned to your situation this week. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor, lawyer, physician, therapist, counselor, financial expert, etc. I am just a girl with a passion for the tarot, and anything that I say, resembling advice, is based solely on my own opinions, my own knowledge and experiences, my interpretations of the cards, and any little bits and pieces that may occur to me intuitively throughout this reading. If you do enjoy it, if it resonates, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification bell so that you can get notified when I upload videos in the future. And if you have any suggestions for readings that you'd like to see me do on my channel, pick a cards, themed readings, etc., go ahead and leave that in a comment. I would love to see your suggestions and implement them in future videos. So with all that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started with our theme cards. And we have a lot for you guys this week. They were just jumping out left and right. So we're going to start out with our major arcana cards that I pulled for you guys this week. The first is the Tower. Okay, so we have the Tower. This is a bit of a shakeup. This could be something big. It could be something that happens in your life around you. In the external, this could also be something happening within you, a major change occurring inside, in terms of your perspective may be changing. You may have a major breakthrough emotionally or mentally that helps you to make progress in some way. So we'll have a better understanding once we get through all the cards, but let's see. So then we have the Fool. So the Fool indicates a new adventure, a new beginning of some sort, a new start. This could be the next chapter of your life. This Tower moment that you experience may open the door for you to move forward in a new direction, that's loaded with potential and possibilities. Next we have Gossip. This is our archetype card this week. Light attributes: awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Shadow attributes: thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information and betraying confidences. So you may be dealing with a bit of a gossip this week. You may be dealing with the fallout of somebody else's gossip as well. You may learn that something that you thought you knew turned out to be inaccurate gossip. So if this resonates with you, then that's going to be relevant in some way. Just this idea of gossip, or someone that you know in your life that may be affecting you who is very gossipy. Okay. The next card we have is Aletheia. And this card is about truth and honesty, but it's like that, a deeper truth, the truth of life. It's your truth, the truth that you live by, the truth that you understand. It has a lot to do with your perspective of yourself and the world around you. So this Tower moment, I feel, is going to really enlighten you to the truth of your situation as it is right now, that allows you to make major changes that are better for you, and that again open up new doors and set you on a better path. The next card we have is Fire, and it's hard to see because my lighting's a little weird right now, but it says ignition on it. Okay, so this is something lighting your fire, okay, igniting you towards making these changes, towards setting out on that new path. Okay, this is passion, this is excitement, this is motivation as well. And then we have 3 cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. They all came out. Usually I only want one, but they were flying out left and right. So we have Yang, okay, and Yang is going to be very similar to this Fire card here, where it's all about action, fire, manifestation, creation, outward energy, the energy you put out into the world. And then we have time to go. So it may be time for you to leave a situation. It may be time for you to set out on that new adventure, that new journey, that new path. But it's time to go. That's the message from that card. It is pretty straightforward. I feel like if this resonates with you, if this reading is for you, then that is just going to make sense right away. Wherever you're at now, whatever you're doing, whatever path you've been on, okay, if you've been in a bit of a stagnant point of time in your life where you've just kind of felt stuck, or you've been in a situation that you were uncomfortable with or that was no longer serving you, then this is Spirit telling you, yes, right now, it is time to go. It is time to step away from whatever is going on with you right now. It's time to move in a new direction, and it's time to release everything that is not only no longer serving you, but also actively harming you. Okay, and this could go back to that gossip. There may just be somebody in your life who's always, whispering lies into your ear, especially with that truth card, recognizing the truth of a situation. So there may be relationships that you end up cutting off and leaving behind as well, because they serve only to, harm you or use you, or I see a gossip as someone who could also almost take pleasure in playing with your emotions. So there definitely may be some of you who are leaving a relationship at this time, or who would be best off leaving a relationship. Then the last card we have from that deck is peace. Okay, so making these changes, this will bring a lot more peace into your life, into your mind, your heart, your soul. I feel like, especially with the Tower card, it seems like for some of you guys, there is going to be a situation that just totally explodes or implodes, or however you want to look at it. Especially with the Fire card, something happens that just flips the switch for you. A major breakthrough, either in your thoughts or brought on by the actions of somebody else, that finally propel you into making the changes that you need to make to live a happier and healthier life. So I see this all as being very positive. I'm going to pull a card from the LQ Oracle really quick. And this is just going to tell us one of two things, either where you are now, or who you're, I guess, on track to becoming through the lessons that you're learning in your life right now. And I dropped it on the floor, of course. We have Desiree, she who yearns. Yearn, longing, pine for. Okay, so you're really wanting something new in your life, or something more fulfilling, something with meaning, like you're really reaching for better. Or you want to, at the very least. Spirit's telling you here that you can have that. That is your right. That is available to you. It does require leaving behind something else that does not serve you. It does require potentially an entire change in environment and lifestyle and social circle. It does require change. However, it's good to want it. Like, wanting it is the very first step. That is what's going to, push you forward towards exploring and searching for whatever it is that's going to make you feel better and bring more meaning in your life, as well as, finding a path, a lifestyle, a social circle, an environment that is more aligned with who you are truly and authentically, which is so important, that we find, an understanding as to who we are and our place in the world, okay, and get a feel for what our purpose is. Because when we live with purpose and we can find the meaning in the things that happen in our lives on a daily basis, I feel like that that's what brings about this peace here. That's what brings satisfaction and happiness, okay? Which is really what you want. You want to be happy. You want to feel better. And you want to create the life that is right for you. You want to manifest a more authentic, inspired life for yourself. And that is totally available to you at this time. It's like, now is the moment. Now is the moment to just go for it, right? Now I'm going to pull a couple of astro cards to give us an idea of what energies may be at play in your situation, what energies may be affecting you. They could also just be affecting your general environment as well. I'm going to move some of these. Okay, so we have Uranus, Revolution. I know it's hard to see, so I'm just going to read it to you. Breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, all right? Awakening. This is you totally reinventing yourself and your life, and that's okay. It's called for every once in a while for all of us. You're really like breakthrough. You're making a very important breakthrough at this time. That's what I'm getting from everything on the table right now. Let's see what else we've got as far as external energies affecting you or your situation. Oh Lord, I threw them all. We have North Node, Destiny. Okay, so this change in path for you, this new direction that you're turning to, is more aligned with your destiny, more aligned with what you came onto this earth in this lifetime to accomplish. Okay, and that in and of itself will bring a lot more meaning into your life. But not only that, the universe and spirit, our guides, God, whatever you want to call it, it's always on standby, ready to assist us in our mission in this life. I truly do believe that. So when you make these changes and you align your life with your purpose, okay, and you direct yourself towards your North Node, Spirit is ready and standing by to help you accomplish that. I find that when you start doing what you're supposed to be doing, and when you start listening to your intuition and following the signs of spirit to, align your life on that path, that things start to really come together for you. People will come into your life that are good for you, who help you, who are meant to help you learn important lessons. Spirit will set things up for you to find success in, everything that you attempt to do. So basically what I'm saying here is that these major changes that are occurring in your life, and they may be painful, right? Because there's this release that has to happen, but this new chapter of your life is very much about discovering your purpose and working towards that purpose. Which is something very special, I might add. A lot of people really hope and pray for this every day. So it's like you're leveling up almost, if that makes sense. Okay, I think I'll pull one more from this deck and then we'll go ahead and move on to the tarot cards. Okay, and then we have the 8th house, and it says intimacy, investments, intensity, contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions. But another thing about the 8th house, it's also, it's associated with the sign of Scorpio, which is all about death. Okay, so it's this huge time of change and reformation in your life, reforming yourself, reforming your lifestyle, reforming your environment, really just turning everything around for yourself. So kudos to you for that, because that's, that's the most that you can do. And if you're not doing it yet, you will be soon. If your heart wants it, if you feel, okay, that yearning for this this shift in your life, you pray for it, or you you think about it positively, and you have that feeling within you to pursue it, Spirit will make that possible for you, and you need only step forward, right? And it may feel like you're taking a risk, but from what I've got here on the table, I mean, it's so worth it. It's so worth it to turn away from what you've been living. If what you've been living has not been making you happy, if it has not been fulfilling you, okay, if it's not aligned with your values, then Spirit's basically telling you to just drop it and run. Drop it and run in a new direction. Obviously, there's a lot that needs to be released and a lot of emotional processing that has to be done. You can't forget the past, right? There are very important lessons that you had to learn to get to where you are now, which is why you've experienced the things that you've experienced. But once you allow yourself, okay, to release those lessons and the experiences of the past and integrate that knowledge into your current state of being, I guess it's kind of hard to describe what I'm thinking, but it's what readies you, it's what prepares you for this next chapter of your life. So keep that in mind. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and switch to the tarot cards now, and I'm probably going to end up burying most of what's on the table. Let's see what else is going on for Cancer. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, Queen of Cups is going to be all about, again, getting in touch with your intuition, and nurturing that deep spiritual connection that you have to your intuition, to your guides, to your higher self as well. It could also indicate that there's a lot of work that needs to be done, or that you are doing on your subconscious, unconscious, like the deeper parts of yourself. And I do just kind of shuffle until a card pops out. So if you get tired of hearing me shuffle, feel free to skip forward until you see a new card on the table. I don't mind at all. So, choked up for a second. So the next card we have is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be about, usually I see this as being about service to others, but this could also be about either giving help to someone else or being open to receiving help from somebody else. So it just depends on your personal situation. If you are put in a position where you find it within yourself to help somebody else in their situation or help somebody else financially, then you may be guided to do that. However, on the other hand, I think that especially if you are in this very intense transitional phase of your life, if worries about money and financial stability are something that holds you back from making these changes, then this is Spirit telling you that you will be taken care of and that there are people who can help you. You have a safety net of support around you to basically help you through this transition. And so if it's the material that holds you back, know that you will always have what you need. That someone will make sure that you are taken care of as you make these positive changes in your life. Let's see what else we've got for you guys. Okay, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about your motivation, what drives you, but it's also about willpower and power as a whole. Okay, this is you taking control of your life. This is you ruling your motivation and there's also an element of being inspired as well that I get from that, right? So we have the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So you have this deep connection to your intuition. This information is coming to you. Guidance is coming to you. You are inspired. You may be having a lot of ideas or even things coming to you in your dreams that are pushing you in a certain direction. Six of Pentacles comes in to tell you that you will be taken care of, that people will be willing to help you, will be available to help you through this process. Also, what I get from this as well is that you are somebody who is always willing to help other people. You are very helpful. You are very caring, compassionate soul yourself. And so the good that you have put out into the world will come back to you if you give yourself the same love and compassion that you give others. And then the Chariot comes in to, like, I guess just underline the importance of following your intuition at this time. Okay, you're feeling very motivated, very driven towards a certain direction, towards making these changes. And the Chariot, being a major arcana card, really tells me that this is a major milestone in your life. This is very important. This is not something to be pass up. It's not something to ignore. It's not something to avoid. This is major for you. And I really do also tie that in with the North Node Destiny card, okay? The Chariot takes you towards your destiny if you allow it, okay? If you direct it properly. So I think here you're really being asked to listen to your gut, okay? And act on your intuition. Act on what inspires you, okay? Again, it's all about, being brave and stepping up and taking that first step towards a better life. So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to clarify each card with another card. We're going to start with the Queen of Cups. We're going to clarify that Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords, this is all about rest and recuperation, taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, all right, but also conserving your energy, okay? The rest is very important because there's going to be a lot of work to do once you get started on this new adventure. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself physically and mentally, that you are in good conditions so that you can move forward unhindered. So if sleep is an issue for you, or if you are in an imbalanced sleep cycle at this time, you really want to start to focus on making sure that you are getting enough rest and that you're taking proper care of yourself. And not only just getting enough rest, but if you have any like vitamin deficiencies, figuring that out and correcting that. Also, making sure that you are eating enough, eating right, okay? Being wise about what you put into your body and how you treat your body. So now we're going to clarify the Six of Pentacles. And I will just reiterate that with the Four of Swords, okay, with the, this message about taking care of your body, that would not come up here. I mean, because it's true for everybody. Obviously, everyone should take care of their bodies. Everyone should get enough sleep. ... But this is coming out right now in your reading for a reason. This is very important to this process. It's very important in terms of the changes that you're making in your life right now, that you start taking better care of your body. Okay, that is a direct message for you, that you need rest. You need to care for yourself. I just felt like I had to say that. All right, so let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. All right, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups could be somebody specific in your life or coming into your life to help you through this transitional phase. And as I said earlier, when we start aligning ourselves and our lives on the right path, and by right path I mean like aligning ourselves with our soul purpose and working towards that, Spirit starts bringing in all the necessary ingredients, everything that we need to accomplish our purpose, accomplish our goals. And so it would be no surprise to me at all if once you start engaging in this process, making these changes, that Spirit brings somebody, this Knight of Cups character perhaps, into your life to assist you in this transition, potentially monetarily. Do not be afraid to accept generosity if it gets you out of a bad situation and into a healthier place in your life. There are ways that exchange can be balanced out in the future, right? Perhaps you need their help now, and then perhaps they need your help in the future, okay? But do not be afraid of accepting help from somebody else. And this Knight of Cups, this is going to be somebody who is very passionate, very compassionate, very loving, very dreamy. And by dreamy, I mean like they're very, what's the word? Romantic. The Knight of Cups is someone who is very romantic, who's very in tune with their emotions, and their intuition as well. Somebody, and then of course you have that knight type character, right? Knight in shining armor, somebody coming in to give a helping hand, to rescue you perhaps if you need rescuing, okay? Which the truth is you can rescue yourself, but it's always good if you have help. So if somebody comes in to be your Knight of Cups, consider that divinely arranged, divinely guided, that Spirit is bringing in this Knight of Cups to help you through these changes. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Chariot. Okay, so with the Chariot comes the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups can be about celebration. It can be about socializing. Okay, so you may find new friends on this journey, or a better crowd to be around, perhaps. Or perhaps the changes that you bring into your life bring you closer to the friends and the family, your loved ones that you already have. There may have been some separation there for a little while. And so there's this, but okay, so this is definitely a celebration, and I feel like your loved ones, the people who care about you, the people who are really important in your life, are going to notice these changes that you're making, and they're going to be very happy to see it. They're going to be very happy for you. They're going to be very supportive. They're going to be very excited to see you embark on this new journey in your life. Okay, you are very much supported. And so that's not anything that you need to worry about. You don't need to worry about anybody not being there for you, because they are there 150%. They're there, and they are ready to help you, ready to be there for you, ready to continue to support you. And they're just happy to see you healthy and happy. So I think now I'll go ahead and pull some clarification cards to see if there's anything else that Spirit has to say on these tarot cards and then we will move towards advice from Spirit or any additional insights. So let's clarify these tarot cards one more time. The Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords, right? Which is really about self-love and self-care. Getting rest and getting back in touch with your emotions and your intuition. Let me clarify this, please. The Skeleton Key, opening doors. All right, so this Queen of Cups energy and getting rest, taking care of your body, that is the key to getting this whole thing started for you. It is probably the most important part of this entire reading today, is about you getting rest and taking care of your body, as well as getting back in touch with your emotions, with your heart center, and doing a lot of emotional work as well, if need be, to make that connection with your intuition. So if there's old trauma or old baggage that needs to be cleared out and processed, then that's something that it's now time to focus on. It's really healing. That's what it is. You need to focus on personal healing at this time. That's step one. Let's see what else. Let's clarify now the Six of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups. See if Spirit has anything else to say on that. Very interesting. Okay, so we have mirror, reflection. I kind of want to clarify that again. I almost see this reflection card referring to this connection, this new connection that you may make in the near future. This could be somebody that comes into your life not only to help you through your transition, but also to kind of help you reflect on yourself and your life, where you're at right now. This could be someone who's a very good listener, and somebody who's very observant and who could potentially see things that you haven't seen or that you have trouble seeing going on around you or within you, who can help bring you some perspective. Okay, and then we have full moon, manifest. Very good. So I think that this Knight of Cups, whoever this is who comes into your life to help you, they're going to help you in more ways than one. And they're really going to help you to see the truth of who you are, where you are at this time, the true condition of your situation currently, and your potential, your full potential. Okay, and then we have this full moon, manifest. This person will also help you to manifest the life that you want. Okay, the life that you deserve. Fulfillment, happiness, abundance, it's all available to you. Absolutely. You just have to allow it in, and you have to do the work. And the work is just making these changes, starting with taking care of yourself. So now I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Chariot with the Three of Cups. We have the Serpent, transformation. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward. I'll start sounding like a broken record here in just a minute. But, you know, the Chariot is confirming that you are getting back on track, on the right path, towards that North Node, your destiny. And the Three of Cups comes in to say that you are supported, that you have friends and family who love you, who are going to celebrate these positive changes that you're making in your life, and who are there for you, and who are very happy for you and proud of you. Okay? Proud of your transformation, celebrating your transformation. It will not go unnoticed. So now we're going to come to advice and insight from Spirit on moving forward. This could also just be anything extra to be aware of at this time as well. Okay, structure. You're going to want to focus on creating new structure in your life, positive, healthy structure, healthier routines. Okay, and this can go back to that Four of Swords, making sure that you're getting rest, making sure that you're taking care of yourself properly. Okay, we also have Winter, and this has a lot to do, again, with that same concept of rest, recuperation, as well as reflection, actually. So bringing in these healthier habits into your life and taking care of your health and your body, and your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health. I mean, this is all about healing. Winter could also be referring to the fact that a lot of these changes are going to take place this winter, giving you a little bit of a time frame if that's something that you were wondering about. Although it really is hard to gauge these things, and I never want to tell somebody how long something is or isn't going to take. Okay, so really what the Winter card is bringing out here is just an emphasis on rest and recuperation and recovery. Okay, so for any of you who may be recovering from an illness or just a really bad situation that's taken a toll on your health, that's what that Winter card is going to be referring to there. Okay, and it's this new structure, it's these positive habits that have to do with your health that are really going to help bring these changes about for you. So the next two cards that I have for you guys are the Sun, okay, and Direction. Again, I know that's kind of hard to see with my lighting right now, but this is all very positive as well. The Sun is all about happiness and success and fulfillment. The Sun is about illumination and growth, right? And then we have Direction, this new direction that you're moving in towards. I mean, how many times have I used the word direction in this reading, okay? This new direction, if you choose to take it, is going to lead you to everything that you want and everything that you need, okay? Health, happiness, abundance, safety and security, healthy, cohesive, supportive relationships, the future that you want, you know? This new direction will ensure that for you if you take it. Okay, let's see what else we got real quick for you guys before we wrap this up. Actually, two more cards. Okay. So we have Perseverance. Okay? So you guys have lived through a lot. You've experienced a lot. You've struggled a lot. You know, this card comes out when things have been very difficult, when you've been experiencing hardship, when you feel like you're barely hanging on. This card comes out to remind you how strong you are, how powerful you are, that you have hung on this long, okay? And that you can continue to hang on just a little bit longer until things start to get better before Spirit can do its work in your life to bring you all of the positivity and happiness that you deserve. And you do deserve it. For anybody who feels like they might not, you do. Okay, last card. Oh, love it. Delight. Okay, it says revel in self-confidence, connect with play, have fun, do something that you enjoy. Okay, it's part of. See how that we got the dolphin there, and water is very important in this reading. The element of water, emotion, intuition. Okay, connecting to that water element in your own life. Doing something that you really enjoy, doing something that brings you happiness. This is going to help open up that connection again to your intuition if that's something that you've cut off for some time. It's re-engaging in that connection through play, through enjoying the arts, if you like art or music. Just doing something that makes you happy, that makes you feel good, that you enjoy. Okay, and that's part of self-care as well. It really is. Making sure that you are taking care of yourself, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally, by engaging in things that you enjoy. Okay, so overall, just to wrap this up and put a bow on it, this is about you changing the way you treat yourself. Okay, this is about you doing whatever you have to do to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, enough food, that you are taking care of your body and treating it with the love and compassion and respect that it deserves. This is about you letting go of old hurts and anything that you hold on to currently that harms you. And this is about finding your north node, finding your true path in this life, and moving towards happiness, abundance, and prosperity. Because again, those things are available to you. There's a new adventure waiting for you to begin this new journey, and you just have to be willing to let go of what hurts you. Okay? Which easier said than done, and I do understand that. But there's a lot of good things waiting for you guys on the other side of this. So know that you are loved. Know that you are supported. Know that spirit will help you when you need it, and that you will always have what you need. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. You deserve it. And I love you guys. And I want to thank you for joining me. Hopefully this was helpful to some, or just one of you. That's cool too. But if it did resonate, if you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care of yourselves. Very important. And I will see you guys in the next one.